Hello and Merry Christmas from my house and my family to your house and your family. I just feel like so incredibly blessed this holiday season. I'm so excited to celebrate the birth of our Savior. And I'm just so excited to be surrounded by family and friends and just spread holiday cheer. And as I come into this Christmas season, it's kind of been an interesting year for me because I'm learning about sacrifice and I'm learning some different lessons in my life with some recent events. And yesterday, my husband and I served at Crosswinds Community Meals and had just the blessing of spending a couple hours with folks in the Canandaigua community who have fallen on hard times for one reason or another. And if you know me, you know that over the last several years, I've done several projects with the Open Door Mission of Rochester. And just in conversations with some folks yesterday who just even needed a pair of gloves or simple things that we take for granted. I go to the dollar store and buy gloves all the time, chapstick, just silly little things. And we think that we're broke. We think that we don't have enough for Christmas. We think that we're not going to be able to give good enough gifts. All these things. And we forget there's people out there who would just kill to have a dollar store pair of gloves. And so that leads me into, this is my time for giving. Okay. And I'm reaching out to you to ask you to help me, give to a cause that I am very, very passionate about. So, I am a Pampered Chef Advanced Director, and you probably know that I'm very passionate about the Open Door Mission of Rochester. And so every year I like to partner the two together and do some kind of fundraiser or some kind of program or event or something for the Open Door Mission as the benefactor. So I'm very excited because they're opening a women's and children's facility in 2017. And I just think that's the most awesome thing ever. People that are homeless, people that are struggling, people... they fall on hard times for one reason or another. And it isn't just about being heroin addicts and all these other things. Yes, there are some of those, but there are things that happen. There's mental illness, there's PTSD, there's different reasons why people end up on the streets. And you or I can't begin to comprehend that, but it could happen to one of us. Things can happen in life. Things can change. You can lose a spouse that, you end up losing everything financially and whatever. Anyway, it's something I'm really passionate about. And the folks that I have met through Crosswinds Community Meals and Open Door Mission and other groups like that that are homeless or struggling, they're no different than me or you. They're no different at all. So anyway, I am asking for cash donations. This is a Pampered Chef fundraiser, but I'm not looking for people to buy anything. I am looking for people to donate cash. And what's going to happen is 100% of your donation, 100% of your donation is going to be used to buy brand new kitchen items for the women's and children's facility opening in 2017. So we have a blank canvas, right? They have this kitchen that needs to be stocked. And so I want to use my Pampered Chef business. I am not profiting from this. My commissions are also being donated, but I want to help them stock their kitchen. So here's what's going to happen. So 100% is going to be used to purchase items for their kitchen, okay? And then on top of that, another 15% is going to be donated back to the Open Door Mission in cash. So that extra 15% is going to allow them to buy hats, scarves, mittens, toiletries, whatever it is they need to buy for the clients that they service through the Open Door Mission as we come into just the absolute coldest, most brutal season of the year. Met a family yesterday and, served them lunch, had the privilege of spending a few minutes with them and bestowing upon them some just little gifts, Christmas gifts. And the mother of the young man there just said, could he please at least just get a pair of gloves? We had run out of men's gifts. And this young man just needed a pair of gloves. And so we were able to give him a pair of gloves. But we don't think about the fact that we go to our closet, we open the closet, and we have a basket. How many of us have a basket with 15 pairs of gloves and mismatched gloves and whatever? So as I think about these things, and I think about the next couple days and weeks as people gather around the Christmas tree and, you know, we share meals together and eat Christmas cookies and drink hot cocoa and all those things, I can't help but think about the folks who don't have, you know? So I'm going to post a link. I really hope you will consider donating. My goal is $1,000. So that would mean that if we raise $1,000, that's going to buy a whole lot of stuff for their new kitchen at their new facility. And then it's also going to donate $150 in cash, which that could buy a lot of gloves and mittens and stuff from the dollar store. So, or whatever it is that they need to buy. So 115% donated back to Open Door Mission. It's all going there. Nothing is going in my pocket. So please consider during the season of giving, if you can give $10, if you can give up 2 peppermint mocha cappuccinos from Starbucks, or Dunkin' Donuts or Tim Hortons, whatever is your pleasure, or a trip to the drive-thru at McDonald's or whatever, consider making a donation. Maybe you need an end of the year tax deduction. You know, this is maybe you want to make a donation and in somebody's name for Christmas. So we can do all those things. So I'm going to post a link below in the comments. Please consider donating. I would like to raise $1,000 by December 30th so that in early January we can present them with a nice check and a big box full of brand new products, boxes of brand new products for the kitchen at the Women's and Children's Facility for the Open Door Mission. Merry Christmas to you and yours. Thank you for spending the last 7 minutes with me, and may God bless you and your family.